Hello everyone and welcome to my new FAQ number 56. I know I have been plugging my own shit way too much in the latest FAQ videos. I'm sorry for that. There's going to be a change. I'm not going to plug anything in this video. This will be a totally commercial-free video, I promise. And it's getting colder now in Sweden, so don't mind me just putting on my little scarf here. It's a little cold. Okay, my scarf. Ah, yeah. It's also a little bright in here. Don't know what that is, but anyway, there you go. I'm very excited to announce that I have merch now for Ola Englund, the Swede. So if you go to this address, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna link it here. You can buy merch like this, you know, the cap, the t-shirts, maybe not the scarf because that's just stupid. Cup, if you want, you know, 2 guys, 1 cup kind of thing deal, you want that. So there you go, that's, website. I don't know what the address is, but I'll link it up here when it's done. So now I have a bunch of really cool t-shirts and merch to sell on my website. I'm very happy. First question, your new logo is ugly. I think the logo is mediocre. The idea is good and strong, but the application can be better. The curves on top and bottom horns makes the thickness of those horns look incorrect. O starts to look like mirror D. L is completely illegible, looks like serified I. Typo for Ola Englund is too close to the main shape and the letter spacing. Tracking should be more open. However, forget the logo, Ola. You rock anyways. It's nice to see that you care so much, but seriously, f*** off. Why are your FAQs not called Q&A at this point? Why is your first name not your last name, Tolos Stefan? Stefan is the first name. Yeah, I can question too. Is Tolos your first name? Tell us more about it. That's stupid. Wow, Ola Englund, the great improviser. Look at that thumb. What is better, 2x12 cab or 2 1x12? I already own 1 1x12. When people ask me this question, I always recommend them getting a 2x12 because a 2x12 has more volume in a box. Hence, it will create a lot more low end. It's just a lot more fun to play through a 2x12 than a 1x12. Even having 2 1x12, it's not the same thing. Having a 2x12 is a huge improvement if you want to play an amplifier at home or whatever. So I would definitely recommend getting a 2x12. It really gets you a long way from sitting at home, you know, enjoying, getting low end and nice things, and you can actually use it live too. It's more than enough sometimes. So there you go. Good oh shit, good advice. Ola, what? Ah! Is this a new era? Where Ola actually gives good advice? Nah. Hey Ola, I just broke up with my longtime girlfriend and I feel kind of sad, but your video made me smile. Thank you for that and keep up the great work. That's amazing that my videos can help people smile and feel better about themselves. But I think the important question is, was she a subscriber? Hey Ola, my companion told me you want more female subscribers, so there, you got my subscription. Don't you just feel better now? Alright, I need to update myself. What is the current female versus male quota? Ah. That was a 2 out of 5 burp. Very small, very silent. Still on 98% on male. Female has decreased to 2.2 from 2.4. That's sad. Oh well. Hey Ola, what are your thoughts on buy-on tours for smaller bands? My band, Dark Entity, has just booked our first tour, a small regional tour in the US next year. We really have the momentum rolling and have experience opening for bigger acts. Do you think for a band at your level, at our level, which isn't very big, should consider a buy-on tour for a support spot for a bigger act? I look at it 2 ways. If you're a band that purchase a spot on a tour, like you are talking about here, like a buy-on tour, that's basically paid marketing, which I think is perfectly fine. And who knows, maybe that will be what takes your band from one level to the next. I have no idea. You never know. You know, obviously the buy on tours is to help the main bands to cut down costs, because, you know, touring today is expensive. Bands are not making as much money as before on touring, and it's a way for the bigger bands to save some money, basically. Some people will probably say that this is like taking advantage of the smaller bands. Well, this is how it is today. You know, it's the same online. You pay for marketing, you pay for getting viewed, because, you know, everyone's out there. It's saturated with, you know, the market is saturated with bands. It's just too many bands out there. This is a way for a band that maybe doesn't have a chance, or, you know, in their local scene, to get out and play in front of a good amount of people. So I don't really see anything wrong with this. It's just how things are right now. So there you go. Ola, I just purchased a new S1.6 ET LTD Popular Burst with an Evertune bridge. What tuning will it be shipped in? Can I have it shipped in drop C? Thanks. No, every guitar that is shipped from Solar Guitars is in standard E, except for the artist guitars, like the Solar 1.6 Artist, which is in D, standard D. At the moment, we cannot cater to having a guitar set up in a different tuning or anything like that, but we're looking into the possibilities of having an extra, you know, setup fee or something like that. I don't know. We just have to see how that kind of turns out. Well, it's something I'm kind of working on right now, at least. So that's good. Hey Ola, cheers from Russia. What is better, recording already processed guitars with all the effects in chain, or recording DI tracks and reamping them afterwards? Is that a matter of choice or a matter of better outcome? I think it depends on the situation. If you have like a session where you're really playing and really responding to an amplifier, you stand in the room playing, I think it's very important to capture that amp and processed signal and record that. But for me personally, I record everything DI, basically, because then I have the DI, I can decide later what type of sound I want. I can use a plugin, I can use an amplifier. You know, it just leaves for a lot more options if you go and record your DI signal rather than record everything processed. Because, like, if you want to go in and make a change to the song, if you have a processed recorded track or, you know, an amplified track, you have to recreate that whole amplifier, you know, recreate the microphone to cabinet thing and all that if you want to replace a part, which doesn't make any sense. So for me personally, I think it's a lot more time efficient to record DI tracks. And then when I know I'm finished with the songs, then I can reamp. And yeah, so that's what I think, at least. What do you think? I don't care. Nargialex, hey Ola, is it true that Swedish people do a sound where they do a quick inhale instead of an agreeing yes? That is true, especially in the northern parts of Sweden. But yeah, we have a... I'm guilty of using that myself sometimes. It's so if you ask me a question like, Ola, should I buy some merch? Then I'll say, shh. That's it. Shh. It's very Swedish, I guess. Ola, what the f is that technique? You know, those rakes that look like weird sweeps on the Hardline Sunken Cheek solo cover that you did. Can't get it to sound like Dime or like yours, which sound pretty spot on. Let me close down this so you can see the game that I'm playing here. That was the mistake I did in my latest FAQ. I had my Logic window open so people can see the game. Well, that's just a shame now, isn't it? Okay, let me... Because I have the cable on the other side of my chair, I'm doing it like this. I'm solving the situation with the cable on the right side of the chair. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. Can I have sound? This is the Solar S1.6 Popular Burst Solar Burst. Nice. I think what you're referring to are those... I'll link the video here. I think that the way that I did it is that you just put a bar on the B, the G, and the D string. So that's what you play. That's how I did it in the video anyway. Oh, I'm not filming, asshole! Okay, let's do that again. Oh, Ola, my Sony camera that I hate more than everything in the world. But I should probably learn that the battery is running out. Okay, let me do this quick. So you just sweep, and then downpick the last one. Yeah, that sounded like ass. Let me stop recording that. So there you go. That's how I did it. I'm not sure how Dimebag did it, but I think it's kind of half accurate. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. Hey Ola, I just discovered a channel not long ago, and nice work. Hey, regarding the new popular Burl Sonar guitars. Are they gonna do one in 7-string, or will Sonar do custom orders? Hi and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I love it. Okay, thank you. First of all, we're called Solar guitars, but it's just it's fine. It's okay. It's slight little mistake on your behalf. It's fine. I forgive you. 7-string popular burst. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Custom orders we do not do. That does not really work at all. But if we ever open up a custom shop, then we might be able to do customs. I don't know. We'll just have to see about that. That's a future. That's something far into the future. It's very far into the future. Probably like a couple of weeks. Hi Ola, do you have any experience with Chapman guitars or with Rob Chapman? Also, can we see a Children of Bodom tone video? Okay, Children of Bodom video. No. And did you see this cup, by the way? ASMR. Let's do that cup thing. Have some good coffee. Question. Yes. Regarding Chapman guitars and Rob Chapman. Yes, I'm well aware of Rob Chapman and Chapman guitars. I've actually demoed, I think it's 2 Chapman guitars on my channel a couple of years back. Rob Chapman is like one of the first guys that did what he did on YouTube. And even though I didn't really watch him until later on, or like discovered, but it kind of seemed that we did almost the same thing. He did a lot of lessons and stuff like that. It's really nice to have seen where Rob was back in the day, and to see how, you know, all the success that he's been a part of for these past couple of years. And it's well deserved, I must say. Rob is an awesome guy, very nice, very polite, and British, which is good. It's a compliment. Kudos to him, man. He's doing well. I really respect him, and I really respect what he does. So there you go, Rob Chapman, the Brit. I'm Swede, by the way. Ola, just wanted to say I deeply admire your work, love your videos, and it can't get more metal when it comes to Ola. Love the membership content. Your reviews are the best on gear, and since I see your videos, I have shown everyone The Haunted and even made a small cover of a song. I truly became a huge fan of yours. Greetings from Colombia, from Diego Felipe Barrero. Thank you so much, man. That makes me really happy to hear. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It's whenever I see stuff like this, it's hard to grasp that they're talking to me and talking about me, which is it's really weird, you know, because I'm just an idiot on YouTube. That's kind of like the way I look at things. But dude, thank you so much. When I hear that people get inspired by what I do, that really makes me happy. So thank you so much for letting me know. Poplar is fine and all, but how about more models with Fishmans and Evertune, you bird-faced bastard? Just kidding, I love your videos. Well, if you have a request, maybe you should start by not being an asshole. Because now I kind of feel like not making Fishman guitars with Evertune. So, there you go. Good job, Mike and shit. Good name, by the way, I like that. Oh, did you know, next week I'm going to Moscow, Russia, for a clinic on Saturday. That's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I've never been to Russia. I've never been to Moscow. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's awesome. That was just a little small note there. Didn't really have any context or anything. I was just wanted to let you know. Sorry. Hey Ola, a couple of days ago, my friend became a father. Oh, maybe this guy's from Russia. Mapta Tadsakoba. Hi Ola, a couple of days ago, my friend became a father. No, now he has a wonderful daughter. But the problem is that the baby was born only after 7 months of bearing, and my good friend very worries about her now. But you know, I just must support him. I told him that it's fine, because his daughter will reach the age of consent 2 months earlier. High five, yeah. What the f? That's a weird joke, man. I don't think I can laugh at that. I know you tried, but yeah. What are differences between expensive and inexpensive audio interfaces? I always have been thinking that if I get a clean signal from my interface that I'm good with a cheap one. Or is there more to it? From what I've discovered from testing out a bunch of interfaces these past years is that the more you spend on an interface, the better the preamps are for guitars, etc. So I used to have like PreSonus and Focusrite, Tascam as well for audio interfaces, and while they were okay, you know, for tracking DI, when you get like a Apogee or an UAD interface, the DI tracks are just way more clear sounding, way more dynamic. It just sounds way better. And even though those, I mean, the audio interfaces that I have are expensive, I have an Ensemble and an Apollo 8. Both Apogee and UAD make smaller interfaces that are less expensive and more, you know, Apogee has the Apogee 1, which is just one interface. You can use that to track guitars, that's perfectly fine. Or UAD has their Apollos. My burps are like 2 out of 10 today. I don't know what it is, sorry. But yeah, UAD also has that, but these smaller interfaces still has that good quality preamps, which I think is very important for tracking DI. I remember back in the day when I was at the Anders Sneap forum a lot of people complimented me on my DI signals, like wondering what type of DI box I used and all that. I just used the Apogee 1 interface, and it was just so clear sounding, so awesome sounding. So I definitely recommend at least paying a little bit more for a good interface. You're gonna be okay with the inexpensive ones, but if you want to be serious about your metal, you should at least spend a little bit more. That's just my little tip for you. Thank you. Hey Ola, which riff and solo by Dimebag was the most pain in the ass for you to learn how to play? There is any Pantera song that I wanted to play, but after a while you give up trying? I believe I should ask just for one question. But anyway, greetings from Brazil. I think that basically everything Dimebag has written is a pain in the ass to learn. And the reason why it's a pain in the ass to learn, for me, is because when I try and learn something, I try to analyze, right? Okay, what is the tempo? What is the, the beat or whatever? With Dimebag, it was just so off all the time, which is part of why the solos are so, authentic and there's so much soul in it. It's like, it's so non-traditional and so, it's just so hard for me to analyze his solos. And so I would say any Dimebag solo is one of those, you have to kind of like re-wrap your head around what's happening, and it's very impressive. That's why I like it so much, because it's so far away from my type of playing. So it's really, it's awesome. That's what makes me happy about playing Pantera. Hey, well, last week I saw At the Gates live, and I noticed they were using solar guitars. Are you aware of this? Greetings from Costa Rica. I am aware of this, because we have a signature At the Gates guitar. Maybe you have not seen it, but here it is. Yeah, they've been playing the guitar for a while now. So there you go. I didn't mean to sound rude, but I probably did, sorry. Hey Ola, my neighbors, who are both very good looking, started having very loud sex every weekend recently. To do them a favor, I'd like to support their action by cranking the amp to 11 and playing a very badass riff on my guitar. I just can't decide which riff I should play for this. Any recommendations? Alright, riff of the day! Riff of the day! So today's riff is from one of my favorite bands, Testament, and it's the song DNR. I don't know exactly what tune, it's probably in C on the album. This guitar is in D standard, but it's this, sorry, it's this riff. Nej! Batteriet är slut. So that's the riff. Thank you, Mr. Phone, for helping me out and not being a shitty-ass camera. So there you go, that's the riff you're gonna play for your loud, sexy neighbors. Hey Ola, can you tell me who wrote and played the piano piece In I Dimman? Also, any insights as to its meaning, if any? I wrote that, and the meaning In I Dimman is basically into the fog or into the mist in Swedish. So there you go, that could be a Swedish word today, it's not gonna be. Ola, listen to this band named I Killed the Prom Queen. They sound great, tell me what you think about their music. Thanks, you rock. Okay, let's do that then. Killed my ass queen. No, I've heard about the name. I'm not sure what type of band it is though. I killed the crowd queen. Well, say goodbye, official video. 1.1 million, perfect. Girl running. Oh, crabbing, he's crabbing. Oh, made that karate kick. You know what? This sounds almost like Swedish, you know, melodic death metal. But I guess these are kids. I'm sorry, I have no idea if they're kids or not. Probably gonna get slammed for saying that. It's catchy. Okay, there's the queen singing, okay. Alright, so, you know, I thought it would be something else. And I'm kind of like, I'm not saying I'm very pleasant surprised, but I'm a little pleasant surprised, I guess. So yeah, okay, thank you for the tip. I will probably not listen anymore. It's just how it is, you know, I don't listen to shit anymore. It's I'm a sad piece of shit. Dislike for the burp. Okay. I'm gonna make such a burp right now. I'm gonna make you unsubscribe, Andre Grigory. What the hell? There's something wrong with my burp mechanism today. I don't know what it is. Solar bases, when? Hi Ola, why didn't you test the universal aux amp? I never tried it because I never bought one. Also, they never asked me to demo one, so I would love to try one out, like for real at home here, if I had a chance, but just recently my trust for UID has kind of dropped since my UID Apollo 8 has failed, and the customer service has been pretty weak, I must say. It's still here, but it was supposed to be sent for repair probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I have not heard a thing. That reminds me, I'm gonna email them, send an angry email, you know, like this. Hi, I'm Ola. I'm very, 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 very angry. All right, great. Oh, that was the last question. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video and this FAQ. As always, it's a pleasure. And go get some cool merch. I'll put the link up there to the website. I still don't know the name or address. And you can buy some of your own merch and put it on your face or whatever. This cap is cool though, I'm gonna use it. I could probably play in clutch right now with this cap on, so that's a good thing. And yeah, don't forget you can become a member, you get awesome exclusive downloads and shit and extras, and you can click here for that. Otherwise, I don't really have anything more to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be in Moscow on Saturday, that's gonna be awesome. And the week after, I'm going to China again. So there you go. Thank you for watching, bye.